Welcome to the Astral X Deep Dive, where we illuminate paths through ancestral stars. I'm your intuitive guide, Lunaria Celine.
And I'm your Cosmic Strategist, Solarian Zephyr. We bridge celestial wisdom with earthly rhythms.
Today, we enter the workshop of the Weaver of Well-Ordered Worlds, where Demeter's harvest meets Parvati's cosmic household.
And we're aiming to unlock starlight insights for caregivers maybe feeling drowned in devotion to perfect routines.
Exactly. We're exploring Virgo's 6th house, the cosmic engine of daily rituals. So tell us, sacred weavers listening in, when does your meticulous care become a cage, and how can the stars guide you to nourish rather than, nitpick?
So when we talk about this weaver of well-ordered worlds, it's not just a lovely phrase, is it? It really gets to the core of the sixth house.
Especially in Virgo, yeah.
For those maybe newer to this specific astrological viewpoint, the sixth house is, well, it's the part of your cosmic map that deals with your day-to-day, your routines, health, work.
How you serve others. It's really like the engine room of your everyday life. And when Virgo, the sign of carefulness and discernment operates here.
Right. It's about way more than just sterile control. The main idea is crafting rituals that genuinely nourish your body and soul through what you might call sacred service.
It's like actively weaving this beautiful, functional tapestry for your daily life.
Precisely.
And that weaving, that dedication to service and order, it's truly universal, isn't it? You see it in myths everywhere.
Absolutely. Think of Demeter, the Greek goddess. Her meticulous harvesting of grains, making sure life continues. Her devotion literally fed the world.
That's focused energy.
Or consider Parvati from Hinduism. She's orchestrating these huge, complex rhythms of the cosmic household.
The ultimate organizer on a divine level.
Totally. And then you have Frigg in Norse myths spinning fate. But not randomly, right? It's with this pragmatic, really precise touch, keeping order in the 9 realms.
So these figures, they're not just stories.
No, they embody the essence of Virgo's 6th house energy, that devotion to service, to the beauty and purpose in daily order.
But there's always another side, isn't there? The flip side of the coin.
Always. And the deep insight here, I think, is that precision, if it's unexamined, can actually become toxic.
How so?
Well, the shadow side of this amazing drive for order pops up when perfectionism just overflows.
Yeah.
You see it with Demeter, right? Her grief causes famine, that rigidity.
It wasn't just sadness, was it?
No, it was a cosmic result of a meticulous drive that, when it got blocked or she over-identified with it, it turned inward. It starved the very life she wanted to sustain.
Oh, wow.
And similarly, Parvati, the divine household manager, she can get completely overwhelmed when those duties become too much. She loses the nourishing part in trying to achieve endless perfection.
So that's the cage, when the care becomes suffocating.
Exactly. That's the moment its purpose shifts from real nourishment to this relentless, crushing demand for flawlessness.
So for you listening, especially if you're a caregiver, how do these archetypes feel? Do they resonate?
Yeah, are you finding your efforts to create order are actually leading to nourishment and flow? Or, are you sometimes feeling trapped by that unspoken need for everything to be perfect?
This deep dive is really about shedding light on that path for you. Okay, let's dig into the actual nuts and bolts, the mechanics of Virgo's workshop in the House of Health. What's really going on astrologically when planets show up here?
Okay, so at its core, when planets are in Virgo's earthy 6th house, which is ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect, analysis, they really pump up the volume on analytical precision in your daily structures.
So not just general order, but the tiny details?
Exactly. The intricate stuff within your daily life, the routines that shape your health, your service. For example, take Saturn, planet of discipline or restriction.
Right.
If it forms a conjunction with Virgo's meticulous energy in the 6th, well, that can look like really punitive chore charts.
Oof, like every little slip-up feels huge.
Yeah, like a moral failing, almost. It burdens you with these super rigid expectations.
And it's not just external things, right? What if it's a more personal planet, like the moon, in Virgo here?
Good question. A moon in Virgo in the 6th means your emotional well-being, your feeling of safety, gets deeply tied to order and precision in your daily world.
Okay.
So this could lead you to internalize criticism during something really basic, like mealtime routines. Self-criticism gets woven into your daily habits, that feeling of never being good enough.
That's quite a subtle but powerful dynamic, and it brings up this fascinating idea you mentioned, the quantum lens for looking at Virgo.
Yes.
It highlights this tension, doesn't it, between Virgo's particle level scrutiny, like, measuring every single vitamin,
Full control, yeah.
and then Neptune's wave-like fluidity, that idea of just intuitive eating, listening to your body's flow without strict rules.
Precisely. And the real wisdom of the quantum lens is that truly healthy routines, they aren't either a choice between rigid control and just going with the flow.
So what's the sweet spot?
True mastery of Virgo's energy is about integrating both, knowing when you need precision, when to measure, and when to simply trust your body's innate rhythm. It's like dancing with precision, not being chained by it.
And this isn't just abstract theory, we see it historically.
Absolutely. Look at Maria Montessori, the famous pediatrician. She had a Virgo stellium, a whole cluster of planets in Virgo in her chart.
Wow, okay.
And she didn't just create a new teaching method. She revolutionized child development by systematizing purposeful work. Her whole approach, pure sixth house ethos.
Transforming caregiving through structure, but structure that liberated.
Exactly. She showed how meticulous order could actually enhance freedom, not squash it.
So what's the bottom line for you, the listener?
Well, understanding these core astrological mechanics helps you figure out why you lean towards certain routines. Is it genuinely for efficiency and well-being? Or is there maybe an underlying need for control? Or, a hidden fear of imperfection driving those habits?
I think crucial.
And crucially, it helps you grasp how these routines are actually affecting your overall well-being. It takes you beyond just doing things to understanding their deeper cosmic roots and how they weave into your life's fabric.
That's a really powerful shift in how you see things. And this kind of wisdom, it's not just in Western astrology, right? Global traditions have similar ideas about daily rhythms.
Oh, absolutely. Take Vedic fusion or Jyotish, the traditional Indian system. The sixth house there is Shatrubhava,
Which means?
literally house of enemies. But it broadly covers health, daily challenges, conflicts. Now, Virgo here, or Kanya in Jyotish, suggests that you can heal those daily battles like homework struggles, sibling fights, picky eating.
The everyday stuff.
Right, not through force, but through ritual precision. Subtle adjustments. For instance, traditional remedies often use herbs like Tulsi basil.
Oh, I know Tulsi, holy basil.
Exactly. It's revered for balancing Mercury-related balances, brings clarity, calms a mind that gets easily overstimulated by Virgo energy.
That's such a practical approach, a different kind of precision. And China.
Yes, Chinese elementalism offers great insights too. Virgo connects to the metal element.
Which can mean rigidity, structure.
Perfectionism, yeah. The wisdom here is to balance metal with wood's flexibility and growth. Like Keko Uekawa, an expert in this based in Tokyo, she advises for Virgo-ruled kids or kids whose caregivers have strong Virgo tendencies to serve bitter greens.
Bitter greens associated with wood.
Yes, to help ease earth element digestive worry. That internal churning, the anxiety, often linked to Virgo's tendency to overthink details, especially around food and routines.
That makes so much sense.
And this brings up a really key point, especially for caregivers. Vedic astrologer Camilla Sutton makes this crucial distinction. It's really profound. She says, sixth house Virgo parents must discern between discipline, dharma, and criticism, karma ripening.
Okay, break that down. Dharma versus karma ripening.
Are you setting clear boundaries and teaching order out of a sense of right action, purpose, that's dharma? Or are you maybe unintentionally sowing seeds of self-doubt through too much nitpicking judgmental comments? That's the potential for karma ripening.
Wow. That distinction really clarifies the path. Moving from control to real nourishment.
It really does. These global views offer practical, holistic ways to handle daily challenges. They help us see the goal isn't necessarily perfection.
It's more about balance, harmony.
Exactly. Weaving a life where you move beyond just fault-finding and into truly nourishing yourself and the people you care for.
Okay, so beyond the charts and traditions, our bodies themselves are amazing feedback tools, right?
Yeah.
How does your own physical self tell you when that careful Virgo energy is tipping over into becoming a cage?
Yeah. How does your body signal Virgo overdrive?
What should we look out for?
Well, one really common somatic cue is noticing persistent jaw tension, especially when you're enforcing routines or trying to stick to rigid schedules.
Ah, the clenched jaw.
Exactly. That's often a super clear sign of Mercury overdrive. The analytical controlling mind is working overtime, and that mental grip translates right into physical tightness. Your body is your most honest barometer, truly.
And we can work with that physical feedback directly, chakra work, for instance.
Definitely. It can be incredibly helpful for balance, especially with sensitive Virgo energies, specifically focusing on the sacral chakra.
Creativity, flow, pleasure.
Right. And the solar plexus, your personal power, self-esteem, will. These centers are key for harmonizing Virgo's gut-brain axis, that connection between mental precision and your physical gut. They help us find that inner flow.
Is there a specific practice?
You could try this simple nurturing flow breath. Just inhale. Imagine a warm golden light expanding gently in your belly. Really feel your solar plexus activate with confidence.
Okay.
Then as you exhale slowly, consciously release any need for control. Feel that sacral release, allowing for more ease, more spontaneity. Practicing this can bring a gentle fluidity to that meticulous nature.
That sounds lovely. And this Virgo energy, it's not just for adults. It shows up developmentally too, right? Shaping how kids relate to order.
Oh, absolutely. Think about toddlers. They're naturally Mercury ruled, actually.
Yeah.
They have an innate Virgo need for order, for categorizing things.
So how do we support that constructively?
You can satisfy it by offering simple, engaging sorting rituals.
Yeah.
Like letting them sort spoons by size or blocks by color.
Channeling that energy.
Exactly. It taps into their natural desire for structure and builds a positive relationship with routines without imposing harsh rigidity.
And for older kids, teenagers, that critical eye can turn inward.
For sure. As kids grow, especially during the teen years when that Virgo criticality can really peak, it's vital to help them reframe their budding self-criticism.
No.
Instead of letting it become harsh self-judgment, guide them to see it as data gathering, maybe through journal prompts. So instead of, I totally messed up that assignment, it becomes,
Yep. That I learned.
what data did I gather about how I learned best? What can I refine next time? It fosters self-awareness over judgment. It turns a potential flaw into, well, fertile soil for growth.
These are really tangible ways you can apply this cosmic knowledge. For yourself, for those you care for, understanding the energetic and developmental sides of routines helps you respond with wisdom, not just react.
Weaving a more harmonious family tapestry, as you said.
Okay, so how do we take all this brilliant cosmic insight and actually use it, weave it into real life? Let's talk practical rituals.
Yes, let's get practical.
First up, a journal prompt for some deep self-reflection to maybe uncover the hidden roots of your own meticulous tendencies.
Okay.
Ask yourself, where did I inherit perfectionism? For instance, did my grandmother's spotless kitchen somehow equal love or worth in my young mind? How can I start rewriting that script, separating my worth from flawlessness?
Ooh, that's a deep one. Really gets you thinking about those inherited patterns.
It does. Okay, next, a ritual blueprint. The good enough meal.
I love the sound of that already.
Right. This is especially powerful during Mercury retrograde. You know, that time when glitches happen, things go sideways. The cosmos is practically encouraging you to embrace imperfection then.
So how does it work?
Super simple. Cook together. Assign roles based on skill, willingness, kid stirs, parent chops, whatever works. The absolute key is to consciously celebrate one flaw in the meal.
Celebrate a flaw. Like what?
Like those slightly burnt edges on the cookies. They're not burnt, they're extra crunch. It radically shifts the focus from chasing impossible perfection to actual joy, connection.
And the nourishment that comes from just being together. Love it.
I know my good enough meal often involves calling slightly lopsided cakes rustic chic.
Haha, exactly.
And to take that playful idea further, try an embodiment exercise. Mirror messy play.
Okay, intriguing.
Parent and child take turns leading silly, imperfect movements. Wobbly spins, humming off key, goofy faces, weird poses. It's just a playful way to challenge those rigid expectations.
Invite spontaneity in.
Mm-hmm.
Literally moving beyond needing things just so.
And embracing the joy of imperfection together.
These are fantastic actionable tools.
Yeah.
Ways to integrate cosmic wisdom right into your daily life, transforming that feeling of duty to something delightful, truly nourishing.
Consciously weaving joy and ease into your routines.
Exactly.
Okay, let's apply this to a common scenario. One many caregivers face. The homework standoff.
Ah, yes, the classic.
Picture it. A Virgo moon mom. She needs those math columns perfectly aligned, every digit just so. That neatness makes her feel emotionally secure.
Okay, Virgo moon, 6th house vibes possibly. Safety and order.
Meanwhile, her Sagittarius rising child is scribbling wildly, craving freedom, big ideas, fundamentally pushing back against what they see as petty rules.
Right, the Sag rising energy ruled by Jupiter wants expansion, hates feeling confined by nitpicky details. Their 9th house energy wants the big picture, freedom.
So you see the clash.
Yeah.
Different cosmic imprints colliding right there in the daily routine.
Absolutely. Conflict where there could potentially be harmony.
So how do we bridge this gap? We've got some remedies, some tools.
Let's hear them.
First, timing. Think about when you discuss homework or set up study time. Try doing it during Jupiter-ruled hours.
Which are typically?
Thursday mornings. That's when the energy of ease, expansion, optimism is naturally stronger. It might create a smoother flow, less friction.
Interesting. Using the planetary hours.
Mm-hmm. Then a practical tool. Implement the 80% rule.
The 80% rule.
Yeah. The child completes their work to a good enough standard, say 80% accuracy or completion, before they get to play or do other things.
Ah, so it fosters autonomy. Reduces that pressure cooker feeling of perfection.
Exactly. Allows for accomplishment without demanding absolute flawlessness, which is often the trigger for resistance.
Makes sense. What about energetic support?
Good point. Consider stones. For the caregiver, maybe Amazonite. It's known for softening communication, promoting self-expression. It could help ease that Mercury-driven criticism, release some rigidity.
Okay, soften perfectionism.
Yeah.
And for the child?
Maybe carnelian, a stone of vitality, joy. It could boost their enthusiasm, connect them to the fun of learning rather than just the pressure.
Nice. Amazonite and carnelian.
So the takeaway from this case study, it's a roadmap, really. Understanding the underlying astrological energies helps you approach these conflicts with more empathy, strategy.
And cosmic wisdom.
Yeah.
Transforming those standoffs into growth opportunities.
Right. Now, let's look even further ahead. We can actually forecast how these energies might play out, offering, say, 3 potential paths for the perfectionist parent.
Okay, future weaving. I like it.
Path 1, the optimized path. Embracing Mercury's adaptability. Think 2025, 2026. Uranus, planet of innovation, sudden change, moves through Gemini.
Big energy for routines, communication.
Exactly. A powerful time to revolutionize daily habits. You might find success using apps for flexible chore charts, leading to more child-led efficiency, independence.
So the outcome could be teens actually initiating their own self-care rituals.
Yeah.
Contributing because they get the value of order, not just because they're told to.
That's the potential of the optimized path. But then there's the challenge path.
The risk of hypercriticism. Burnout.
Yeah. Around 2027, Saturn, planet of lessons, restriction moves through Aries. It'll form a challenging square aspect to natal Virgo placements for many.
Ooh, squares can be tough. Tension.
Right. Potential for burnout from relentless overscheduling, demanding too much. And the outcome. The child might develop significant anxiety around making any mistake, fearing imperfection.
A heavy burden.
Definitely. We also have a specific transit alert, October 2026. Mars, planet of action, joins Jupiter, expansion, in Gemini.
Powerful combo in an air sign.
An ideal window, perhaps, to teach invaluable mental decluttering techniques. A great time to release cognitive overload, learn to focus on what truly matters.
So this forward look, it helps you anticipate, be proactive.
Exactly. Proactively shape your caregiving for more harmony. Be conscious in your weaving, not just reacting.
Makes sense. Being prepared.
So, to wrap up our deep dive, let's think about some modern metaphors, maybe some more inclusive ways to view this complex Virgo 6th house energy.
Broadening the perspective. Good.
Your journey as a weaver of well-ordered worlds. It reminds me of Chef Gusteau's mantra in Ratatouille, you know.
Anyone can cook.
Yeah.
Or rather.
Not everyone can be great, but greatness can come from anyone. It encourages us to let go of needing masterpieces in every single daily task.
And instead, seek nourishment, fulfillment in the steady effort, even if it's small, imperfect.
Precisely. And for a real-world example, think about Michelle Obama.
Okay, Capricorn Sun, Virgo rising, right?
Yes, that blend of pragmatic discipline, Capricorn, with Virgo's meticulousness, she really models structured flexibility with her daughter's schedules.
Showing how routine can serve life and growth, not dominate it.
Exactly. A great example of balanced 6th house energy, precision and adaptability.
And it's really important to frame this inclusively, right? This energy shows up in diverse ways.
Absolutely. For example, a non-binary parent with Virgo Mars being action, energy might express care through super detailed, meticulously planned nutrition charts.
Same core energy dedication to detail. Health just manifesting differently than traditional archetypes might suggest.
Right, and sometimes specific gendered insights add another layer. Dimitri George mentioned that fathers with 6th house series.
Ceres, the asteroid of nurturing, provision.
They often unconsciously link providing for their kids with needing perfection in all the caregiving tasks.
Conflating provision with perfection.
Yeah.
That's a subtle but powerful insight.
So your journey with Virgo's 6th house is totally unique. These examples just help broaden the understanding, celebrating all the diverse, profound ways meticulous care shows up in our lives.
As our journey through Virgo's 6th house concludes,
Dive deeper into your unique cosmos. Request your personalized audio reading via email. The link is waiting in the description.
and for those ritual blueprints like the good enough meal and the somatic fixes we talked about,
Explore all the resources there. Remember, your flaws aren't failures, they're truly fertile soil.
subscribe for Starlight Insights. Thank you for weaving with us.
Refine, release, rise.